Hello there. Hello. I hope that you're well. This is Nicole Mlu, the Social Worker Strategy Mentor, and I am talking to you today about how independence has given me freedom, but is literally like helping to preserve my life, saving my life. So I'm going to be sharing a bit about my experiences, and I'm sharing this because I want you to know that this is also possible for you. So if this is a topic that you're interested in hearing about, then stay tuned. Please like and share, and also tag a social worker that you know needs to hear this as well. What's what brought this topic about for me is just reflecting on how my week has been. It's been quite a lazy week, and the sun and the heat wave has had a lot to do with that. But I was just reflecting on the fact that, many other social workers were not able to have such a relaxing week and to choose to switch on and switch off as and when they please as it came to work, where they worked, where they were located and what exactly they were doing. And so it just got me thinking about some of the times that I've experienced in independence that has really been like, wow, I'm so glad I'm independent. If it was not for being independent, I would be struggling right now. Right. So I'm going to just share a few of those times with you and just talk about how and why independence has helped in that. So I've made a couple of notes of things because I was trying to recall. I guess I'm so used to living this life. This is now 8 years, and I'm so used to living the life that I think sometimes I can take it for granted, and things happen that I don't stop and think, oh, I couldn't have done this before, because I'm just used to it. So I've been trying to think about some of the times, and I have my notes here, where I felt like, because I'm independent, I've been able to do this, right? So I'm going to take today as a prime example, right? Today, my niece graduated. She studied to be an architect, and she's done her master's. She's done her part 2 and her master's. Any architects out there watching this, hey, get in touch. My niece is amazing at what she does, and she's now in the market for a job and to show all her wonderful experiences. Shameless plug. Anyway, went to the graduation. I thought it was literally just going to be the morning part, because when she did her part 1, that's what it was, which was her bachelor's. We just did the morning thing, but came to find that there was a whole breakfast. Then we did pictures. Then we went for the ceremony. Then we went to dinner. We did more pictures, and then we went to dinner. And so I was able to just be like, okay, I can move things about. I can reschedule things. I could just choose not to do certain things also today. And I was just able to take the time and spend time with her and the rest of the family, and just enjoy it without having things on my mind, without worrying. And I literally did not have my planner. I did not have my planner, left it home. And so I didn't really know what was going on my schedule today, if I'm completely honest. But I knew whatever it was, it could be moved, it could be changed. It wasn't going to be an issue. Somebody'd email me, message me, any of the above, and I could just change it at the drop of a hat. And so, without there being a repercussion of, oh my God, now I have to catch up. Now I'm running behind. Like, I really was in a very settled and a very calm state of mind and disposition. I was not thinking about work, and I was really just able to be in those moments and enjoy them and spend time. My dad and my mum was there, my sister, her husband, and my 2 nieces, of course, the one that was graduating, and also my nephew. And so it was just a fun, lovely time. And I've literally got back less than half an hour ago. Well, near an hour ago now. And we left out like at 9:30. So it's literally been a whole day of fun, frolics, and lots of eating, which is my favorite pastime, if you didn't know. So that's what my day has been like. And I think the essence for me that I want to share and impart is that independence allows me to do that. These are things that happen on a regular. As I said, this week has been quite a lazy week. And it has been so because, the days have just been quite hot. So I've chosen to get up and go out and take a drive and go and visit a friend and just put work down. Some days I just haven't done anything and I've had an extended lie-in and just relaxed and binge watched YouTube videos. And there is no pulsating of the heart or thinking, oh my God, I'm going to be so behind, or oh my God, I need to now catch up, or if I don't do this, this is going to happen or not going to happen. Like, I haven't had those kind of pangs or those feelings or those fears, concerns, or worries at all. It's just been easy. It's just been very easy and enjoyable. And I feel that it's something that all social workers should experience, you know. And so I know that independence isn't necessarily for everybody, depending on where they are in their life and what they're doing. And there's a place for, you know, frontline social work in local authority. It's needed, it's necessary. But I do feel at some point it kind of has a shelf life. And I think for the work that we do, the stress that can come from it. So social workers that I speak with who have got ill health, who worry on a Friday about Monday coming, you know, and it's impacting how they're even able to enjoy the weekend, or those that are working, like sometimes my mentees are working on the weekend, doing assessments, doing reports. And so I feel as though it's something that needs to be experienced. Social workers need to experience that, where it's not the odd day here and there, but rather a consistent flow in life, like from week to week. You should be able to have the flexibility. It doesn't mean that you exercise the right to, because when you work for yourself, there are always things to do. But it's about the stillness. It's about the relaxation, it's about the flow of what you're doing and the enjoyability around it. That might be a new word, enjoyability. And just the autonomy to be able to choose how, when, where you like what works for you in that moment. So I know, like this week, that I was just beside myself with heat, and this room is like the hottest and the coldest in my apartment. And there were times where, like, I just couldn't. I was feeling lethargic. And so at one point I was just like, okay, I'm not doing any more. And I got up and I got in my car and I went for a drive. Right. And I could do that without hassle. And it was lovely. So this for I just want to say at this point, you know, if you are a social worker who is in a space right now, especially if you're unwell, and I'm segueing into this now because I'm going to share something about health. If you're a social worker that is, you know, struggling with ill health, it may not be that. It may be that you have just a lot on your plate with responsibilities. Maybe you're a carer for your parents or for another family member, or you've got children, or you're the only breadwinner in the home. It could be a multitude of things. I really want you to think about like what you need, and think about how independence could be something that gives you the flexibility, the freedom that you're looking for. And why I talk about health in particular, you know, this was something that was very, very pivotal for me. You know, when I was diagnosed with a health condition back in 2019, I had hospital appointments back to back to back. And it was independence that allowed it and made it possible that I can just turn up to those appointments at the drop of a hat, that I can go abroad for treatment, go to different places, take holidays for a break, and also set the pace for my work, and really allowed me to restructure again, you know, on a deeper level, how my business was going to wrap around this new part of my life, because it was already doing that. But now my life had adjusted and shifted. It needed to adjust and shift too. And so independence allowed me to do that seamlessly and easily. And that is what I'm going to say is like the number one thing that is like allowing me to preserve life, literally, literally. And allowing me the headspace, the emotional space, the physical space to continue and still manage a number of different things, within my business. But it's independence that has allowed that freedom. And so again, just I think I take for granted sometimes the flexibility and the freedom that I have. And today was just an example of how, at the drop of a hat, I can be flexible and spontaneous, and not have to feel the concern of I'm behind, I've got to catch up, because the emotional pressure that comes with that, the physical stress that comes with that isn't helpful. And so if you're a social worker that would like to experience more of a flow in your work, in your life, if you want to really have more flexibility, more freedom, where you don't have to be worried or concerned about, if I don't do this, this is what's going to happen. Then, let's jump on a call, let's have a conversation and think about how independence can work for you. Because there's a lot of benefits to it. And today was just, for me, just a prime example that I was able, this has been one of the many times I've been able to just off the hop, during the week, go to something that's enjoyable. I went to my same niece when she graduated last time. I went to that as well. Her younger sister, when it was her birthday, she had an event in the middle of the week, and I was able to go to that. It's just, there's no end to possibilities and things that I'm able to do, and it feels good. And I want all social workers to experience that. So tag a social worker that would love to hear this. Hopefully it's been inspiring and telling you what's possible. And also, if you're an independent already or semi-independent and you experience things like this, please share in the comments so other social workers can see and believe that it is possible and that we're really out here living like that. Okay, well, I'm going to see you on it's Thursday today, on Sunday at 6 p.m. Looking forward. Take care.